My name is Shirley Ju. I am from originally the Bay Area. I've been in LA for over a decade. I'm a journalist, on-camera host, A&R publicist, cannabis extraordinaire, all that. Yeah, what else do Slim is my whole life. My entire life in one. Yeah. I didn't ever want to be a writer. It was something that kind of fell in my lap, which is kind of crazy to think about because I just love music. Like, my passion for music has never changed. It's just, you know, it kind of saved my life in a way. But, you know, I went to college. I wrote papers. I was a philosophy major, so I knew how to write. I always had that, you know, journalistic just ability, I guess. So I had the opportunity to write for True magazine, where I actually had my first on-camera interview with Ty Dolla $ign back in 2014. Started as an editorial intern for Hip Hop DX. Grew to be editor-at-large there because I was just doing so much. I ran the music section for a little bit. I was writing for Hot New Hip Hop. I've written for all the publications from Complex to Nylon to Variety. Currently writing for Flaunt, All Hip Hop, Revolt, OK Player, Baller Alert. Just started my own show called Shirley's Temple with an emphasis on mental health. I do a lot in the cannabis space. I'm just really passionate about it all. Man, I feel like my mentality, I always had that grind mode mentality. I was a server for 9 years. I started working part-time jobs at 14. I was just always hustling and trying to make a way for myself. I don't know if, you know, I grew up in an Asian household, so the expectations were very high. They always want you to be a doctor, a lawyer, whatnot. I kind of branched away from that and just found my passion in music and just everything that came with it. In high school, I was making CDs for all my friends. You know how they had the Now music CDs? What's it called now? That's what I call music or some shit. I was making mixes of my own and just burning them and passing them out and, you know, blasting them in the car in high school. Those are good times. We talk about that to them. I'm like, let me make sure I don't miss my exit, because I miss exit like a motherfucker. People wonder why I'm late to everything, because I be missing these exits, yo. What's up? It's your girl, Shirley Ju. Shout out to Ounces. We are on our way to pull up on Blueface in the studio. We're finna do an interview for Baller Alert. Last time I interviewed him was before quarantine. Today was crazy. I was with the professor all day. He was doing a little NFT action. Shout out to Robert for having me. So we got to do a little interview with him. We were in Santa Monica all day. I snuck in yoga. Now we're pulling up to the studio in North Hollywood. It's been a long day, but the grind never stopped. I was at Hip Hop DX. The editor over there was like, you're going to every show, every concert, everything in the city. So FOMO was always my saying, like, yo, if I don't go, I'm gonna have FOMO, fear of missing out. So he gave me my own column called FOMOblog.com. And then when I left Hip Hop DX, I just turned it into my own website called FOMO Blog. And now that I have the amazing M as a shooter, I have a team who's able to edit my vlogs. I started my own FOMO vlog series on my YouTube, Shirley Ju, SHIRLEYJU. Go check it out. Subscribe if you love me. YouTube has been a whole nother battle, but we rolling with the punches right now.
Wow,
you know,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
What was the first article you ever wrote?
Dang,
that got published?
That's a good question. I don't remember the first article I wrote, but I do remember when I was interviewing for the Hip Hop DX editorial position, the editor-in-chief then, Justin Hunt, he pretty much gave me this task to write a news story on Meek Mill. And I was like, I love Meek Mill, I got this. And from that moment, it just sparked in me like, yo, I could really do this. Like, this is a lane where I can exercise my passion for music. That's pretty much how I fell into it. I do remember when I first got started on camera work, it was like red carpets. So I was covering red carpets for Hip Hop DX and I was interviewing everyone from The Game to T.I. And that really, I feel like that was kind of my start in the on-camera world. And then, you know, just being at a company or a publication and just wanting to push the boundaries, you know, like I'm never stagnant. I never want to be stagnant. I don't believe in being basic. I don't believe in laziness. Like always trying to just push the boundaries and going above and beyond. So I just kind of took a step out there and just started doing it on my own. Like, yo, let's shoot video, you know, like, and especially as we move into a more digital space, everything is video. So yeah, I just kind of took it upon myself. And, you know, in the beginning, I wasn't that great at it. You know, I don't know. I definitely had work to do, but as I did it more and more, I got more comfortable.
Yeah, Chanel West Coast.
Nice,
I'm building it
nice.
up slowly but surely. I'm gonna
Yeah.
collab with like
Shirley.
a couple.
I got laid off everywhere. Like when COVID hit, I got laid off Power 106. I was writing for LA Weekly, got laid off there. The freelance world changed in journalism. Everyone didn't have budget to pay their writers, so I had to find my way to eat, you know? Definitely, I would say it slowed me down a lot in a good way because I was definitely just, you know, when you're just working and you forget about your mental health and you're just running away from your problems, covering it up with work. That's what I was doing. You know, and I'm still gonna try to go back to therapy soon, you know, it's on the list. And yeah, that's actually a huge thing that I wanna do too. It's, you know, May is Mental Health Awareness Month, so I wanna use my platform in a way that empowers people to raise awareness on mental health and encourage people to know that they're not alone because a lot of people go through stuff and don't know how to cope with it. You know, I think every time you hear a celebrity drug overdose or a death by suicide, like it really triggers something in me. And I have my master's in social work I have my master's in social work, and I just want to utilize that. I want to combine the worlds of journalism, music, cannabis, you know, mental health, all of that. As a journalist, for those who don't know, literally, when you write for a publication, you have to pitch to an editor. So every story I want to write, I have to pitch, and the majority of them would get turned down. So, you know, I'm not gonna name the publication, but I had Megan Thee Stallion on the BET red carpet and I pitched it to my editor and she said, no, not right now. And I'm like, how? This is the hottest artist. So like, you know, I just turned 30. I just don't take no for an answer. It doesn't sit well with me. That might not always be a good thing, but yeah, I wanted to book who I wanted to book, interview who I wanted to book, and just do things on my term. It's frustrating to be so passionate about a story or an artist and to not get that energy reciprocated, you know? Especially when you feel like there's value to them, bringing them to that platform. So yeah, I just started up my own show. Shout out to Jennifer on Matrix Studios. She's the one that really pushed me to, you know, get that neon sign and pushed me to start because I was scared. I was scared for years, you know? Everyone was telling me to do my own shit, but I was scared. You know, I'm starting on YouTube brand new at age 30, like, you know, like, I was just always scared to start from zero, you know? So I don't know, I just kind of took that leap of faith and it's the best decision I've ever made. Good. What were we talking about just before this?
What was we talking about? Oh, the dab rig.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
right.
It's amazing. I like it.
I've been trying to get people to do it all day.
I got a new one coming out too.
Oh yeah. Wait, LA Kingpin?
Yeah, LA Kingpin.
That is a hell of a name for a vape company or weed too?
We're gonna do everything.
Work ethic is something that I just value so deeply. I work around the clock. I wake up, I work. I go to sleep, I work. Work ethic is everything, and I think it speaks for itself. It took me a good, I want to say over 5 years to be able to get the results back. Like, I wrote for free for so long. I was interning for so long. I had so many internships. In college, I was trying out fashion internships, like all types of shit. So work ethic, honestly, it got to the point where I was grinding so hard that people were recognizing it and they reached out to me to write for them. Like Flaunt reached out to me to do a cover, you know, and opportunities with that I had reached out for, they started to be receptive just given my work ethic and where they were seeing my bylines and all that. So I think work ethic is literally the key. No excuses either. Like, there's no excuse for not grinding, you know? My socials are Shirley Ju, SHIRJU. That's Instagram, Twitter. YouTube is Shirley Ju, SHIRLEYJU. I have my Shirley's Temple show on there. I have my FOMO vlogs on there. What else? I'm on OnlyFans. You want to follow me on OnlyFans? Shirley Ju, you feel me? OnlyFans reached out to me to be more so of a journalistic representative, someone in media, and that's what I tried. But yeah, OnlyFans, it's cool because you get to monetize your content, which is what you can't do on Instagram or Twitter or anywhere else. Hi, my name is Shirley Ju, and you've just been buzzed.